All right, recruits, welcome to the Nasdaq Sniper Academy. Lesson 1, how to identify the 3 types of battlefields. In this video, we're going to break down a trend day, a range day, and a reversal day. So now you'll have an understanding of what to do, what to prepare for, depending on the setups that you see. The first 3 candles of the day tell you everything you need to know. Let's take a look at it. All right, so here we are, March 3rd. 2026. And you see right here, as we zoom in, I got this stellar sniper entry. Am I happy? Negative. Because since I was down already, I only made back a little bit of my money. Closed the day down $300. Had I not messed, this is the lesson for today. Had I not messed around pre-market, I could have took this stellar reversal trade off of the daily 200 SMA. I could have got in, locked in some profit, and let my runner run. If I would have let my runner run from this entry, 24,360, look where I could have ended the day at, folks. You just got to see this. It went all the way back up. Oh, my Lord. Look at this. 24,800. We're talking 400, and I missed out on a 440-point move. Now, I messed around in here, took a couple break-evens, and messed around in here, took some break-evens, and just was frustrated because I had the stellar entry. I knew this was the spot. But let's talk about that. Why did I know? How did I know the difference? Why did I know it was going to reverse? Why did I not think it was going to be down all day? This is what I want to talk about, folks. You need to understand there's 3 types of days. It's either top range day, zigzag reversal day, or a continuation momentum all day. I knew it was not a continuation momentum all day. Let's take a look. Here's why. First 3 candles. This is what you want to see. When I see a fair value gap on the first 3 candles, then I know it's continuation all day from a narrow state. Here we have a narrow state. 1, 2, 3, no 3 white knights. No 3 red knights. So since on this first 3 minutes, these 3 bars, no 3 white knights, no 3 red knights, they kind of just came around. Now I'm knowing either we're going to have a consolidation, a range day, or it's going to be a reversal day. How did I know it wasn't a range day? Well, once it made this high, it never came back in there, right? So I said, oh, this is going to be a zigzag day. Because although it chopped around, you know what I'm saying, it kind of chopped at an angle. You see this? Chopped, right? Comes down. It's just ugly. On those kind of days, you look for reversals. When there's no momentum, which means no 3 white knights, 3 red knights on the first 3 minutes, you're going to look for a reversal day. I didn't play this top reversal. I wish I would have. I played the bottom. You know, okay, it's not going to be momentum. Well, you got to look for, okay, where's the liquidity at? So you come here and you see it. Here it is. 5:20 a.m. was the low. Looking for a sweep of that. Liquidity grab. Boom. Big power bar off of the bottom there after sweeping liquidity. That's the bottom. You enter. Stops only 10 points below. And you ride it all the way back home. All the way up to grandma's house. Now, you could just take it to the VWAP. Now, this is February 27th. Again, what we're looking at in the first 3 minutes is it going to be a Oliver Velez elephant bar in the right direction, in the right state, momentum all day, green, 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 or all day red, red, red? Because if you can eliminate the first one, Now you'll know you only have two options left. So if you know it's not going to be continuation day, then you don't have to play it like that. You look for a reversal or you look for a range day. February 27th became both, actually. Now watch this. So here's how we knew it was not going to be continuation day, because we had what's called an upside down open. The 200 SMA is here. This candle, these are the first three candles right here. Again, we always look at the first three candles. Since the first three candles are underneath, even the 20 SMA is underneath, right? The 20 SMA is underneath the 200. The child is underneath the parent, but the bars go green. This is an upside down, sideways, backwards, reverse, open. You know, it's trash. You want the bars to go green above the 200 SMA with the 20 SMA emerging above. But if the 20 SMA is lagging underneath the 200 and you get nothing pretty, right? No red night, no 3 red nights, no 3 white nights. There's nothing. This is upside down open. So when it's an upside down open, we look for a liquidity sweep. We look for a zigzag day or range. That's it. It's not going to be continuation. So you don't get too excited. So when you see, so now you say, okay, well, since it's going to be a reversal day, where's the liquidity? Well, pre-market lows. Pre-market lows were right here, right? So when you look at the night before, this again was on February 27th, you see it came down all night long, all night long, all night long. First three candles, upside down state, so we know we're not looking for continuation. We're looking for a liquidity sweep. We're looking for a reversal. This bar right here, they call it the John Wick. That's when you see it shoots down and shoots back up. See that big wick? It's a big wick, right? John Wick candle. When you see this John Wick candle, and then the next bar shoots back and breaks it, guess what? That's a liquidity sweep. We're going green. Right? Came down, took pre-market lows. But is it going to go green all day? Negative. We already determined that it's not going to be continuation all day. So once you see the John Wick sweep, bam, you get back, you enter maybe here, your stop's underneath here, and you kind of ride it up a little bit. But guess what happened? Your ride could have been for about a good 20 minutes. Because once this hit this high and hit the high of day, or whatever that range was at the time, we entered chop land. Range. It just ranged. Right? So this is, and you say, okay, Nasdaq sniper, why is this important? Because listen, you have to know it's not going to be continuations. You cannot play it like that. You can't play it like that. It's an upside down state. This liquidity grab, it's running, but it doesn't mean it's going to run all day. This is a chop day. Range. After the second time, you know, okay, now you see that the range is established. You know where you buy here, you sell down here. You sell up. You buy here, down here, you sell up here, right? Those days are ugly. I stay away from those days. Let's take a look at another. This is what a continuation day looks like for the bulls. You know, we've talked about this in our other videos here. 830 candle. This is what you want to look for. Boom. Big power from a narrow state. Makes a huge fair value gap. And guess what? We get a nice bull flag, break away from the stuff that's not. So here's what a continuation day looks like. Momentum, A plus momentum day looks like. You know, we had one on yesterday, March 2nd. Look at this. Boom, big time power from a narrow state shooting up through the 200 SMA, huge fair value gap, big elephant bar, Oliver Velez elephant bar power. Guess what? You don't play reversal on this kind of a day. This ain't zigzag day, and you know it's not going to be a range day. So you could throw that stuff out the window. When you see this big power from a narrow state on open, it's continuation day all day long. All you do is you just buy every little nice little pullback, and you just keep adding to your position. When you see power like that, you just have fun all day long. Don't try to catch a reversal. Don't try to pick the top. Just add on the pullback and ride that baby all the way to the sunset, right? Until the cows come home. And, you know, make your 300-400 points. This is what a continuation day looks like. Boom, power from a narrow state. Today, there was not going to, it's not that. Because of the open. I could tell from the open, I already know. No power from the open. Narrow state, but no power. Indecisive, zigzag. Went up, then came back down underneath the first bar here. Garbage. Now, once you see this, break of the ORB with the fair value gap. So there's no fair value gap in here. So what do you have to do? You have to wait for this one to show up right here. Boom. Shows up. Then you can sell. I didn't take it because I was looking for the reversal. But you could have made, a good 100 points on that. But if you just play the first, poke his head outside of the range, you could be in trouble. The first 3 minutes tells you everything, folks. These first 3 minutes tell me that it's not going to be momentum all day. This tells me it's going to be a reversal day or a chop day. And usually you get both. Chops for a while, then comes down, and then it reverses. Or chops for a while, goes up, reverses the other way. Either way, that's what it looks like. Let's take a look at one more. All right, listen. You're going to see this play out over and over again. Once you master the first 3 minutes, you won't be confused. Here we have 8:30. 1, 2, 3, right? No 3 white knights, no power. It's a narrow state, but no 3 white knights, no fair value gap. So automatically, I know this is not going to be a continuation up all day. Even though, now look, that saved me because look at this. I actually have this trade. I shorted right here on this trade. I got a video on this. Other people were probably buying. I shorted right here because I knew. Because these first 3 minutes, even though this fair value gap showed up, you know, there was a draw on liquidity right here. It went into this fair value gap, folks, right in here, right there. Boom, right there. This fair value gap right here. But anyways, how did I know it wasn't going to keep going all day, busting through that? The first 3 minutes told me. First 3 minutes told me. So I knew, okay, we're going to have what I call a zigzag reversal day. So sure enough, we get it. We get a reversal, right? This fair value gap gets taken out. A new fair value gap gets put in. Zigzag reversal day. Zigzag. Not a range day. Range days is equal. You know, high and the low is kind of like same level, right? This is a zigzag day. Comes down, zigs back up, zigs back down, reverses. So you get reversals on a zigzag day. Remember, These are the days you play reversals. You don't want to play a reversal on a continuation day. And you definitely don't want to try a breakout or any reversal on a range day. First 3 minutes tells you no fair value gap, no 3 white knights. Even though it came up here, I'm expecting zigzag day. Play the break, play the reversal. So you could play this reversal. You could have jumped in on this, although zigzag days can jack you up a little bit sometimes. This fair value gap came, right? But after it broke this, you could have snatched maybe a good quick 60 points. But this was the reversal right here. Once this fair value gap shows up, it consolidates. So you wouldn't sell down here. Once we get this sweep of liquidity down here, because you've already determined it's a zigzag day. This is not going to be sell all day. Consolidation breaks with the fair value gap. And then as soon as it breaks above this, bam, you enter right there. Because it's a reversal. And guess what? Brrr, look at that. Power, 250 points. You could have taken your profit once it broke the 20 SMA. So these are reversal days. This is what you look for. I know I'm repeating myself, but you got to see first 3 minutes. It's going to fake one direction. Don't get fooled. If there's no power on the first, if it's not an Oliver Velez looking elephant bar, stay away. If it doesn't have 3 white knights, stay away. Even if a fair value gap pulls up another 2 minutes later. No. Zigzag day, reversal day. Look for the reversal setups. Take them. Play it back all the way up to the top of the range. So where do you say, okay, where do I take profit? Well, right here. The charts already show you. It hit the top, came down, made a bottom. So where's the one to go? Right back to the top. At least into this fair value gap. You know, conservative play, for me personally, I like to play a little more conservative. I wouldn't have taken it all the way to the top. But I would have taken into this fair value gap right here, right there. Or just, you know, from here to the VWAP. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the 150-point move. Take some profit here. Take some profit at the VWAP. Let your runner run. Take your runner once it breaks and closes underneath the 2 or the 20 SMA. All right, folks, this is what a zigzag day looks like. I showed you what a chop day looks like. Zigzag day, you play these reversals when they show up. You make your money. You don't play it like it's a consolidation. If you get this down, if you can see the difference, consolidation, range chop, zigzag day. I'm sorry. Momentum, continuation. If you see the difference between a continuation momentum day, and you know what that looks like, if you could eliminate that from the jump, now you only have 2 more options left. I want you to catch this. This is where it's at. I need to know, is this going to be continuation all day momentum, play every bear flag, play every bull flag? No? Okay. Throw that off the table. It's either going to be range or it's going to be zigzag reversal day. Period. Now you've narrowed it down more. This is the Nasdaq Sniper Academy, where we help you to narrow down best. Hope this helps. Happy trading and God bless. All right, folks, the Nasdaq Sniper here giving you the game so that you know and understand what battlefield you're fighting in. Are you in the jungle? Are you in the desert? Or is it urban warfare? Are you in the concrete jungle? You need to know range, continuation, or reversal day. I've given you the setup, the parameters, first 3 candles. Now you'll know if it's not a continuation day, you've eliminated one. It makes it so much easier and helps us to stay focused. The Nasdaq Sniper here giving you the game. Happy trading. God bless.